Hey guys, it's Moonlander back with another movie review, and today we're going to be looking at a new movie called Super Dark Times.
I'm not getting any sleep. I know how you feel.
No, you don't know how I feel!
What's happening, friends?
Now, Super Dark Times is directed by a guy named Kevin Phillips, and for the most part his filmography is cinematography, and he has directed some short films, but this is his first feature film. So Super Dark Times takes place in 1995, and it's about a group of teenage boys just doing teenage boy type things. And now one of these kids, his brother is older and has joined the Marines and has left the house. So they decide to investigate his room, and they end up finding some marijuana and a sword. And now they play around with this sword, and it ends up leading to one of them dying in an altercation. And now the rest of these friends decide to hide the body and to pretend it never happened and to try to go about their normal lives. So this movie is largely about them dealing with the guilt and paranoia that comes from the death of their friend. Now these three teenagers all try to deal with this death differently. And now one chooses to completely ignore it and pretend it never happened, while one does everything he can to make things go back to normal, and well, the last one is deeply disturbed and may possibly be trying to murder others. So the things I liked about Super Dark Times is it is all around a well-made coming-of-age type of movie. Now it has good acting, good writing, it's shot interestingly, and there's interesting choices done with the music in this movie. Now they play like loud and obnoxious type music, really loud, and it's really fast, but it's cut brief, and it's all to add to the tension you feel while watching what these characters do, and it works out really well, I thought. And I have to say that each of the characters in this movie, all of the main characters, are just done really well, and they casted great people to play these characters. And I would have to say that there was a certain amount of nostalgia while watching this movie, and I found some of the experiences in this movie relatable, whether it be rewinding the scene in True Lies where Jamie Lee Curtis is dancing, or whether it was watching distorted pornography on television. I mean, that's kind of embarrassing, but yeah, I found some of the things that these kids did in this movie to be relatable. Okay, so the only thing I didn't like about Super Dark Times was the last 2 minutes that they show in this movie. I think they should have not even bothered putting this last scene in the movie. I don't see how it enriched the movie at all. And they leave out what happens to the main character, because, I mean, he could go to prison for what he's done, or maybe somehow he didn't. I don't know. But yeah, I found the decision to show what they show very disappointing, and I mean, it kind of just made me roll my eyes, but other than that, there wasn't anything I disliked about this movie. So my final thoughts on Super Dark Times is I would suggest checking this movie out. It's definitely a good one. Just the last 2 minutes were the only thing that I didn't like I was saying. So I'm going to give Super Dark Times an 8 out of 10. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next review.